I'll tell you guys how I got scammed, and then we'll continue the cooking. Okay, oh God, this one was the worst scam of my life. It was horrible. So just as I'm feeling better from everything, like I was starting to feel like good again, and I was honestly like, yeah, I'm ready to play games and stuff. It was like 2 weeks ago. I see an email in my inbox, and it says that somebody has gotten into like one of my bank accounts, and it's like there's been a login from like Atlanta, Georgia, like a specific place, okay? Atlanta, Georgia, or something like that. Let's just say Atlanta, Georgia, okay? So I see it, and I'm like, oh God, this is bad. And I go to my bank, and I see a bank charge that's like from, it's not me. Like, I didn't spend the money. So I called my bank immediately, and I said, hi, there's a charge on my bank statement that is not me. And I got a thing it's spent from this place, right? And then they said, okay, that's fine. We're gonna cancel your card, and we're gonna send you a new one. So I said, okay. So that was a legitimate thing that happened. All right. So then the next day I'm in my inbox, okay, and I see so a long time ago, when crypto and all that was really big, and I think it's probably still big, but like there's this huge Bitcoin, Ethereum craze, okay? So I got into it a little bit, and I put some money into this thing called Coinbase. I don't know how many of you have heard it, but it's like basically a wallet. Not a wallet. It's like an app where you can like buy cryptocurrency. You know where this is going. Okay, so I was like, okay, I'm going to put a little bit of money into some Ethereum and a little into some Bitcoin. And you know what? Maybe it'll go somewhere. So back in the day, I did. And this is 2016. I haven't touched it since. So it's gone like woo, 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 woo. But there's some money in there. Okay. It's substantial. Okay. And so I get an email from Coinbase, and it says there's been a login from Atlanta, Georgia, the same place, okay, the same place as my bank, and that was legitimate, right? So I said, uh-oh, and it said, please, like call us back or set us like, click here, basically, click here for a call back. So I was like, oh yes, call. So I clicked on it. Okay, an hour later, I'm grocery shopping. I'm pulling up to the Sprouts. Okay, I'm getting out, and he's like, brr, brr. I picked up a call, okay? A very nice man picks up the phone, and he sounds very intelligent, okay? Okay, trust me, okay? So I was like, hi there, and he's like, hi, this is Coinbase, and I was like, hi, and I was like, oh yeah, I asked for a call back because on my account, has been compromised, and he's like, yes, and he said it's not good, like somebody has your information, and I said, do they have my social security number? And he's like, yes. They have your social security number. And at this moment, I should have probably realized like, oh, this guy's trying to instill fear into me. Okay. But it worked. Okay. He's like, they have your social, they have all of your information, but don't worry because this happens. And so what we have you do is we're going to have you transfer your funds from Coinbase into our sister app, the Coinbase wallet. And he's like, you're familiar with Coinbase wallet? And I was like, yes. And I actually was. Coinbase wallet is a legitimate thing. So I was like, okay, he's not asking me to do anything suspicious. So I download Coinbase wallet. Okay, Coinbase wallet. And then, and then he's like, all right, so what we need to do from this point is you're going to separately transfer your Bitcoin, and you're going to type in the address on your Coinbase wallet. Oh, he sent me an email. This was the sus part. Oh, no. This is good. He got me good here. Okay. He's like, in case we get disconnected, your ticket number is this. And I said, okay, thank you. He's like, write that down. I said, okay, good. And then he sends me a link, and I couldn't click on it. I was like, it's not working. He's like, okay, that's fine. If it's not working, let's manually enter your ticket number. So what you do is your ticket number -coinbase.com. And I was like, got it. Okay, at this point, I want to say bells were going off. Like, it was going off in my mind. He also gave me a name that just sounded so fake. It was like William. Okay, I don't even know. It sounded so fancy. Like, this is not your name, okay? Also, mind you, he then sends the email that he sent me to click on it. There was a giant red message at the top that said, stop! This is potentially a scam. But I, like, in my mind was like, no, this is not a scam, because I called him. I told him to call me. I also know this is legitimate because I was like, the guy from Georgia logged into my account 2 days ago, or like the day before, and that was legit. So I really think that this is, and I said, okay, they think it's a scam, but it's not actually a scam. But I did say, hey, can you wait one moment? While I Googled, will Coinbase ever ask me to send my money into a Coinbase wallet? Where I found a Reddit thread where somebody said, yes, Coinbase employees will occasionally ask you to move your funds from a Coinbase to a Coinbase wallet, which now I think about it is probably a scammer posting that, thinking about potential scammies, Googling it while on the phone to confirm. Anyway, I saw the Reddit thread and I was like, they will. This is fine. This is fine. I'm going, but like, yeah, I'm starting to get kind of quiet on the call. And he's like, are you there? And I was like, yeah. I'm here. And then he was like, and I was just kind of trying to like filter for anything, and I kept looking, and the emails were sent from like at coinbase.com. And I was just kind of in a fluster, and I was just panicking. So then he's like, all right, so let's first move your Bitcoin over. And I was like, okay. He's like, all right, perfect. So just make sure to type the full amount out, right? Type that all out and click send. I was like, okay, I sent. He's like, all right, so do you have any other coins? I said, not really. I mean, I had a little bit of something else, but I was like, I said, I have Ethereum. And he's like, let's get your Ethereum safe. Okay, so what you're gonna do is now type the amount of Ethereum you have and send it over. I was like, got it. His voice was so reassuring. I want to tell you guys, I don't fall for these things, but his voice was insanely reassuring. I don't know how to explain it. He was like so calm. He was patient. He was waiting for me. He's like, he was a good one. He's good at his job. Okay, anyway, so then I sent it over. And I was like, okay, I believe it's sent. And so then I go to my wallet and I was like, it's not in my wallet yet. And he's like, okay, so it could take up to 30 minutes. How about I give you a call back in like 30 minutes to 2 hours, and then we'll make sure that it made it over safely. And I was like, great. So then I check 2 hours later, I didn't get a phone call or anything. I check my Coinbase wallet, and indeed the funds had been moved from my Coinbase to the Coinbase wallet. And then, but 60 seconds within those funds reaching my wallet, they were then sent to an unknown address, like just some 16-digit code, and yes, my wallet said $0. And I was like, there's no way, there's no way this is a scam. And then of course my heart sunk, and I got like sick. I felt physically ill. And I flashed back to everything. And then I remembered the bells ringing. I remembered the red letters on the top. I remember, and then I Googled it. And I Googled for like another maybe 30 minutes just to like kind of just in a panic, just to see. And then I found somebody who fell for the exact same scam. And everyone on Reddit was just dumpstering them. They're like, you're an idiot. And I was like, okay. I'm an idiot. So that sucked. And then I Googled, is there any way to get my money back? They're like, yeah, nope, crypto, you're not getting that back in any way. So please be careful. Do not fall for a scam. William, he done took it all. I role played with my friends, being William to like help justify it, that maybe William was trying to put his kids through college, or like that it really, like maybe he's really stressing bills. I don't know. I was role playing to like help, like it was like a real big day at work for him. He like hit the jackpot, and my dad told me this. My dad said maybe it was so much money that he probably felt guilt for the first time, and it made him probably reflect, and he probably like quit after that. My dad's like, it probably was that much for him to like, it like really, it changed him as a person. Like, as like, I should never do this again. How can I do this to a nice person, a nice innocent person? I don't know. Okay, I went through gymnastics, and then I wanted to hire a hitman. Okay, sorry, that is way too much, but I did. I was like, he should be dead. But I didn't. He's alive. I didn't hire a hitman. But it was an intrusive thought. I said, he should die. He should die for this. So I was like, no, he shouldn't die. But I went through all of it, okay? I went through trying to be him. I went through the gymnastics of wanting to kill him. Then I was like, okay, you know, maybe he was in a really hard position that put him there, but maybe also like he just sucks, and maybe I should just call that number over and over and over and over again like I did to that one guy who scammed me of Justin Bieber tickets when I was in college. And there's a guy named Dave who scammed me when I was in college of Justin Bieber tickets. I wired him money, $80, and he then ghosted me. And I harassed him for like 3 months straight because I was so mad. And I would text him every single day telling him what a bad person he was. I would call him and call him and call him, call him and call him until one day he picked up and said, wrong number. And yeah, anyways. So that like made me sad, but I was like, I'm not going to waste my time. It's okay. Anyways, please don't get scammed because that was like the second time it happened. And then I was so embarrassed to even tell my friends. Like I just knew it was like one of those things I was going to say. And they're like, and then Myung's like, Leslie, she's like, anytime you ever send any amount of money to anybody in the future, you need to tell me beforehand. Like I can, like, she's like, how could, like, she's like, I just don't trust you. Like, you're just way too trusting of people. And I was like, now I'm not. And now I'm not. I also saw that Nicewig fell for it too, which is I'm not happy about, but it makes me feel more understood. He fell for the UPS scam, the one that I did too, where I sent all 3 of my credit cards over. This one was bad. The group chat. UPS threw me in a group chat. And also then I went back on the emails and I saw that the Coinbase stuff wasn't even sent from Coinbase. They had CC'd Coinbase. They had CC'd them. It's like, when I look back, it's so obvious. And then I Googled it, and then it was like Coinbase support. And they said, we will never, ever ask you to send your money from like out of your wallet. You like out of Coinbase. You will never, that will never happen. A Coinbase employee will never do that. And I'm like, why couldn't I have run into this Reddit thread? So anyways, just don't fall for these scams like I did. So then that sent me into a little bit of a spiral.